Welcome. In this video, you're gonna learn how to say any number from 100 to a million. Disregard the wall and the gaps here and there. I know the lighting is not the best, but let's get started. So, for how to say 100. The way we say 100 is cien. And from here we have like the easy formula number 1. So to say any number from 100 to 199, we just say ciento plus the number. So let's have a quick example. So if we say 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110. So what you should have noticed now is that we said ciento plus each number individually, which is going to be the same case for any number up to 199. So for example, if you want to say 175, you would say ciento, setenta y cinco. So setenta y cinco is from the last video, and today what we're putting it in is cien. To go to 200, we say doescientos, and then this is going to keep adding up all the way up. So doescientos, trescientos, cuatrocientos, quinientos. Notice that quinientos sounds like quince. Quince, quinientos. Sometimes it's good to like put those words that sound similar so it's easy for you. Anyways, then seiscientos, setecientos, again, setenta, setecientos. Maybe you can like compare those two and it's easier when you're practicing. Ochocientos, novecientos, notice again, noventa, novecientos. And then, pretty much based on these 2 minutes, you can say any number from 100 to 999, which, if you follow the formula that I said before, will be novecientos, noventa y nueve. And after that, we go to the thousand, which is mil. So, mil, for example, 1100, so that's 1100. 1200, 1300. Now, to say numbers in the thousands, you just put thousand first and then the rest. So, 1400, 1500, 1600, and this goes all the way up to 1999. After that, you go 2000. So, 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 7000, 8000, 9000, 10,000. You may have noticed already what I'm about to say, that all you gotta do is use numbers from 1 to 10 and put it before saying mil. So 1000, 2000, 3000, and so on. Pretty much you can follow this formula to be able to say any number you want up to 900,000. So for example, 100,000, so that's 100,000. 110,000, so you're saying 100, ciento. This is when it gets tricky because you gotta do 110,000. So you'll be saying 110,000, 120,000. So it's the same way. It's the same way you said 110, 120, 130, 140 from the ciento formula. All you gotta do is put mil at the end. And again, by following this, you can do 100,000, 110,000, sorry, 200,000, 300,000, 400,000, 500,000, 600,000, 700,000, 800,000, 900,000. Notice how 500, 700, and 900 still remain the same. And now, after that, you get to the million, which is 1,000,000. For the purposes of this video, I feel you wouldn't need to go beyond the million, but it will be the same thing. 1,000,000, 2,000,000, 3,000,000, and so on. Okay, people, now I believe that by following all these steps in part 1 and 2, you can say pretty much any number you want, or at least you'll have the base to be able to do so. Now, from this video, I advise you to stick to numbers from 100 to 100,000. Be able to be confident with those. And the main reason is, if you ever go to any Spanish-speaking country, that's when you're most likely gonna be using them. for example, if you want to go to Colombia, that they use Colombian peso as their currency, you're gonna need to know those multiples, because they most likely, because exchange rate is one US dollar for 2,500 pesos. This is not 100% accurate. This is when I went to Colombia many years ago. So say you go there and you want to get a souvenir. The first thing is you need to learn how to say how much. So you just go and you say, Disculpe, cuánto cuesta esto, right? So you're saying, excuse me, how much is this? And then you get the reply. Say I'm the shopkeeper and I tell you, eso cuesta 12,000 pesos. And then you go like, what's that? If you only know from 1 to 100. By knowing from 100 onwards, you're able to know that number, of course. So you know that 12,000 means 12,000, and you already know, and you can, it might be easier for you to calculate, okay, so if $1 is, say, 2,000 or 3,000, 12,000 is X. So you know how much it is worth. Or even just you know how much it is in pesos. And you can apply this to anything, and you can just learn, you can just confidently travel and say, Disculpe, ¿cuánto cuesta esto? Or, if it's something that is far away, you can just say, ¿cuánto cuesta eso? So you don't need to even know the name of whatever you're buying. And that's why I believe this phrase is extremely handy when you're traveling. Or even when you stick to those, keep practicing, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.